I appreciate it, my friends. We are live, as Andrew said, from Radio Row here in beautiful South Beach. I am your humble co-host, Joe Thomas. With me, as always, my other humble co-host, Andrew Hawkins. And we have here two of the greatest Browns of all time, not myself.
Obviously.
But we also have the greatest Browns receiver in NFL history, Jarvis Landry, joining us. Jarvis, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you, guys.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, I'm honored to be sitting in you guys' presence. You guys paved the way for guys like me, man.
You know what? Feature Jarvis, because I try to tell everyone. I'm like, I taught Jarvis everything he knows.
He did.
You know?
I've heard that one before. Well, Jarvis, he's going to be here today with us, thankfully, based on your affiliation with Old Spice.
Yeah.
The new Old Spice Ultra Smooth line. I've been accused of being a guy that stinks every now and then. So
Yes.
Can you please help me out here? South
Yeah.
Beach, it gets a little sweaty. Got some cool parties. I want to smell good tonight.
Yeah, no, man. I'm just here, you know, helping promote this, man, and this ultra smooth line. You know, it's a smooth fragrance, a subtle fragrance. You know, there's something new that they're trying, and it's out now.
Yeah, I love it. So Joe has been described as the opposite of ultra smooth, but we will get past that. We're going to go to the season a little bit. We had high expectations for this Cleveland Browns team, for you, a leader on that team, and honestly, the leader in my book. At what point did you realize, like, this isn't quite going the way we expected?
Man, toward the back end of the season, you know, when we got to games that we know we should have won and needed, you know, the Arizona game, the second Steelers game, you know, the games that, you know we were supposed to win, the Denver game, you know, those games were tough, and, you know, and it was at that point, it's like, you know, okay, you know, with all the talent, with all that we have, how can't we not be successful?
Right.
So we're obviously huge Browns fans, being former players, being friends with a lot of guys that are still in that locker room. For those Browns fans at home, give us some hope about the way things ended after the season and some of the moves that were made postseason for next year for Browns fans.
Yeah, well, I've heard great things about, you know, our head coach now. You know, I hear we got an offensive coordinator now. And I'm excited. You know, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about getting healthy. You know, I know, he's gotten healthy. He's getting healthy. You know, getting everybody back healthy and in shape and, you know, ready to go again. I think that's going to be the biggest thing.
Yep. So do me a favor, finish this sentence. As a leader on this team, Coach Kevin Stefanski will be successful if he does
fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank, yes.
I mean, just does what he do. You know, I'm not a coach. You know, I'm a player. You know, I play the game.
Answer. Jeez, Jarvis. It's like you've been trained to do this.
I don't like this guy anymore.
I mean,
I got to get rid of him.
No, but, you know, from our talks that we've had through text, through, you know, phone calls when he first got the job, and, you know, one thing that I love about him, he said, you know, let's just work. You know, I don't really have any expectations. I can't really, you know, look back at the past. You know, I can look back at the past and evaluate it, but, you know, I want to move forward. And the only way to do that is to work, and I love that.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's looking forward. Looking back, now, Joe is a legend in the NFL because he's gotten the most coaches fired of any player that we've ever seen.
9 different offensive coordinators
Yes,
fired.
he is a walking unemployment line. For you, what was it like when Freddie Kitchens and John Dorsey got let go, and were you surprised by it?
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, again, like, you know, I've developed relationships, you know, with both guys, you know, and going through a season, especially as hard as this one was for a lot of people, you know, it's tough, you know, because I know that everybody investment was really there. Everybody was there to win, whether it was coaching or bringing guys in, you know, it was there to be, you know, for the best of the organization and for the players in the locker room. And sad to see them leave. And, you know, they will always forever be, you know, more than a GM or more than a coach to me. They're friends.
Both of us played for Kyle Shanahan. Drink your Pepsi or your Coke, whatever you're drinking. And Kyle Shanahan, we thought, had the best offense that we ever played in, right? Kevin Stefanski kind of comes from that tree working with Gary Kubiak. Tell us, what do you know about this offense that Kevin Stefanski and new offensive coordinator Alex Van Pelt are going to be bringing to Cleveland next year?
Well, I mean, I know for the most part, you know, guys like Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, and Dalvin Cook, you know, they're managed to coexist in that entire system, you know, and, you know, we have a similar cast of guys, you know, so it's going to be exciting to see how he brings it together, obviously in our own unique way. So,
have you had a chance to reach out to any of those guys in the Vikings that have played for Kevin Stefanski?
Yeah.
What did they say? Spill the news right here.
It's been all great talks. It's been all great talks, man, about how, you know, how he is and the type of person he is and what he's looking for.
All right, so here we are in Miami. You come from here. You were drafted by the Dolphins.
He's
you
almost
still
Mr. Miami.
You
were
reside
telling me
here.
last night you were Mr. Miami.
No. I said I was the vice president of Miami because Jarvis was the president. How great is this atmosphere that Super Bowl 54 is here in South Beach?
Man, it's amazing. You know, it's amazing. It's special to that it's here too. You know, and just the culture here. You know, everything that's going on this weekend. You know, the NFL. Everybody does a great job. But obviously, it's the Super Bowl. You know, and it's important and it's special. The only bad part about it is we're not playing in it.
Prediction: who wins the Super Bowl?
Kansas City.
Who's
Kansas
the MVP?
City.
I mean, well, you can't win a Super Bowl without your quarterback
It goes to the
playing
quarterback.
well.
We all know.
Yeah,
but
your quarterback has
Kansas
to play
City's
well.
There's been a lot of receivers, a lot of kick returners. You make a big play.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, but I, even that one, I think, Tom might have just been like, here you go, you can have it. You can have it. I got 8 already.
Jarvis, well, thank you so much for joining us, man. It was a true pleasure. Stay tuned for more live coverage from Super Bowl 54 live on Radio Row with the Tomahawk crew and many more guests.